guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a baby video and we're talking about baby girl names, unique baby girl names that we love but won't be using. And I've gotten Tim's approval to share all of these. We are not sharing like our top 4 or 5 and a couple other ones just in case we want to revisit those in the future for other babies. I know that some people just share all of them and then it's like, well, you could just, you know, use them anyway in the future, but we really like to keep our names a secret. It's been a big deal for us to keep her name a secret. We want to meet her before we name her, and so we have like top 4 names, but we're pretty sure we know what we're going to name her. We use it and we call her by that name sometimes, and a lot of times I say baby girl because I don't want to accidentally slip up in front of people, but we're pretty sure it is her name, and it's kind of a long story, but she actually chose this name. And yeah, I'm gonna, if you guys want to see the video after she's born about that, I'm probably gonna make it anyway about her name because it's really, really special. And yeah, so anyway, I wanted to share though some names that we definitely won't be using, but names that we loved. A lot of these are names that I really loved that Tim vetoed, but there are a couple on here that Tim really loved that I vetoed. So I think we have 10 names about, something like that. And I'm only going to share baby girl names because we're having a baby girl. We joked from the beginning that we should have known it was a girl because we could not come up with any boy names that we liked. We came up with like multiple girl names that we agreed on and that we like agreed to put on the list, but we could not come up with a boy name that we both liked. Like I would like different ones and Tim would hate them, and then Tim would like ones and I wouldn't like them, and so yeah, we were like, we should have known it was a girl because we couldn't agree on any boy name. So anyway, the first name that we love and won't be using is Fleur. And I really like the name Fleur. I was never like super into putting it on the list for this baby. She doesn't really seem like a Fleur, but it was one of those unique names that I just thought is so gorgeous, and I just really, really loved it. It makes Tim think of Harry Potter, and he vetoed it right away. He likes unique names, and I think our baby girl is gonna have a really cool unique name. Neither of us know, here's a hint, neither of us know anybody with this name. The next name is Harlow, and Harlow was never one that, like, again, I felt like that was her name, but it was a unique name that I really liked, and so I still asked him because I wanted to see if he liked it, and he liked it better than some of my other, he liked it better than Fleur, but he just wasn't a big fan of Harlow. I think Harlow is a really, really, really pretty name, and I don't know why I love it so much. I just think it's like really cool, really unique. I like unique names. I also like unisex names, but I don't think very many of these that I'm gonna share with you are unisex names. I think most of them are girls' names. I really like the name Harlow and thought it was really pretty, but didn't seem to suit this baby. I don't think that we'll use it because Tim didn't really like it, use it in the future. The next name is Olivia, and this is more of like a standard name, not like standard name, I don't know what that means. It's all names are like pretty and unique and beautiful, and I just want to put that out there. I don't want to offend anybody with this video at all. I love all of these names so much. Olivia just seems like it has been used a lot recently. Like I have a friend that just named her daughter Olivia. I have another friend that's pregnant that's planning to name her daughter Olivia or thinking about it. And so Olivia has just been used a lot around me, and so I know a lot of Olivias. I think it's such a gorgeous name, and if it wasn't used as much, like we both just really wanted like a unique, interesting name, and Olivia has been used a lot recently, so that's the reason that we're not going to go with that name, but it's gorgeous and I love it so much. Another name that I love, these are the next two I loved a lot, and Tim vetoed them right away. The first one is Sage. I think Sage is a really gorgeous name, and it has just like, I don't know, like a beautiful like sage. It just sounds pretty to me. It's like very like melodically pleasing, lyrically pleasing, like tonal pleasing. I don't know how to explain it, but Sage just sounds pretty to me. I love the name Sage. I think it's gorgeous. And another one that kind of goes along with that Tim also vetoed is Jade. He really didn't like Jade. I don't think it was because he knew a Jade, but he just like didn't like the name Jade. I don't know why. I think it's so pretty. Do you guys think Jade is pretty? I think Sage and Jade are both really pretty names, and he he didn't really like either of them, but I love both of them. The next one is actually one that Tim loved and I vetoed, and it is Sydney. And I think Sydney is a really awesome name too, but Molly, my little sister, her best friend from college, her name is Sydney, and I've known Sydney for a long time, and it's just the first thing I think of when I think of Sydney. You know, when you have those people in your life that, like, especially when you're pregnant and trying to come up with names, you constantly are thinking about the other people that you know that have those names, and it's just like hard to not relate them. And I know that's not necessarily like, well, what is like a good reason? I mean, you don't want to name your kid something that every time you say it, you're thinking of this other person or you don't love it. Like, I don't know, it's just, I think that's part of it. I think I heard someone say that, like, that's not a good reason to, like, not name your baby that. But I was like, yeah, it is. Like, if in elementary school there was a Sydney that bullied me, and so it just made me not like that name, I'm not gonna name my daughter Sydney. But that was not the case. That didn't happen. That's like all made up. Tim really, really, really loved the name Sydney. Like, my sister is the one that told us about it. Kate, she was like, I feel like you would love the name Sydney. And I do like it, but it reminds me so much of Molly's friend, and I just like think of her, and I don't know, I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. The next one that I love is Esme, and I don't even know why I like this name so much. It just sounds pretty to me. I think it's like a beautiful name. I like kind of short names, if you can't tell. I don't think I've even realized that, but like Esme, Jade, Sage, Fleur, Harlow, like they're all kind of shorter names. But Esme is so pretty and like an elegant name, and I just think it's very cool. If you guys follow Something Navy or Ariel Sharness, I think it's, you pronounce Sharness or Charness, I don't know. But she just had a daughter and she named her Esme, so she now has a Ruby and an Esme, and that was kind of where I got the idea for the name, and I just thought it was such a gorgeous name. I haven't heard it very often. I know it's in like the Twilight series. Esme is her mom? No, Esme is his mom, and they named their daughter Renesmee, which is very funny. That's definitely not on the list. It's a combination of Renee and Esme, right, I think. So Esme is definitely one that I really, really loved, but Tim was not a fan of Esme. And then the last one that actually Tim and I were both a fan of for a little while, it wasn't necessarily the top of our list, but it was like top 3 for the first couple months of being pregnant, is Rue, spelled R-O-U-X. And the reason we didn't go with it is because Rue can be like a lot of different things, right? Like Rue is like a baby kangaroo, isn't that what it's called, like a roux? And then Rue can be like the flour butter mixture, like to thicken sauces. And at the end of the day, like the name is that we chose and that are on our top list are chosen because of meaning, and that had a lot to do with the names that like we decided on and why. And Rue we decided had too many weird meanings or connotations to make her name, but I loved the name Rue. I think it sounds so pretty. It's so cute. Yeah, I love it, and I really like it for a middle name. I think it would be a really, really pretty middle name. So those are the names. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is perfect because my favorite number is 8. So those are the 8 names, 8 baby girl names, unique names that we love but won't be using. And a lot of times I feel like these videos are 20 minutes long, and I never understand it because I'm like, just get to the point. I just want to hear the names, because a lot of times when people are watching these videos, it's because they want to get ideas for names. So if you love one of these names, oh my gosh, please use it. I love all of these names so much. It was really hard, like when we were thinking about names, like there were so many that I loved, but at the end of the day, the more pregnant I got, the more it became very clear what her specific name was, and so I can't wait to meet her and hopefully confirm that. If not, we'll change it and it'll be fine. We have more that we like, but she just seems so much like this name. I can't imagine her being any other name. So I can't wait to reveal that to you guys when she's born. Hopefully not for a couple weeks, because I'm only 34.5 weeks and we're hoping to make it to at least 36, but hopefully 37. She's growing really fast. She's really low and she's dropped, and I've got a very short torso. And so they're expecting me to go kind of early. So we will see what happens though. Nobody knows this baby girl's plan, only she knows it. So I love you guys so much. If you're enjoying some of these baby videos and you want to see more baby videos and more baby videos before and after she's born, please give this video a thumbs up and post any requests in the comments below. I am here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Central, so make sure to hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I post a video, and subscribe to my channel if you guys are liking my content and you like that mix of like beauty, which is most of the channel, like 70%, combined with some baby and some mommy stuff as well. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.